Hello, Solaris fans. It's Duncan Fisher broadcasting live from the jungle. It has been a crazy time getting in. The security was so tight that some people are still trickling in. Tonight's match is packed with rookies, which means it's going to be one hell of a fight. These guys are battling for position, and a couple of them are fighting to stay on the medium circuit. It's going to be a no-holds-barred fight tonight. The big crowd tonight is a good thing, too, because the medium season has been off to a slow start so far. The opening games have been pretty predictable, and last week there was a scandal when Bobby Killer Fields was accused of throwing a game. But the fans haven't lost their faith, and tonight's game looks like it's going to be a good one. It's Solaris time!
Enemy detected. Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
I hear one of the combatants down there is Riccardo Vecchi's cousin. He's been training with him quite a bit, which is pretty unusual for Riccardo. Riccardo's always had a bit of a bad boy image, and a lot of times the crowds boo him. But despite his lack of charm, he's a hell of a player on the field. I wonder if his cousin has picked up some of the Vecchi touch. If so, we'll probably see more of him to come. Looks like a pretty good match out there today. A lot of folks prefer medium to light matches because there is more action. You have more power to bear on your enemy and better odds of hitting them. You still get some speed, but some of those medium mechs can be configured to be heavy hitters. Looks like there's a lot of fighting for position. One sad thing is that some of a pilot's best fights are the ones some fans least like to watch. Some of my closest matches, which really defined me as a pilot, got rated very poorly. A lot of fans only want to see their favorite knock some holes fast in their opponents. I prefer matches like these, lots of solid performances and smart playing. There goes our favorite of the game. Well, this is Live Solaris. It's unpredictable and fast, and you can never tell who's going to come out on top. So the talk is all about last week's medium match. Bobby Fields had been cleaning house in the medium circuit. He made the final two in the last factory match. Then a badly mauled Merrick rookie simply tore him apart. Fields barely even fired back. Spectre's tearing through him today. That's his second kill of the game.
Target destroyed.
Well, Riccardo's cousin is history now. It's no secret that Vecchi and I do not get along. He thinks I'm an from Merc Jock to Solaris Jock. This Spectre is showing everyone how to take care of business. 3 kills on the board, and maybe some more to come.
Weapon destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Warning, damage critical.
He nailed another. Spectre is up to 4 this match. Hello, Solaris fans, it's Duncan. It's Solaris time.
Enemy detected. Enemy detected.
I hear one of the combatants down there is Riccardo Vecchi's cousin. He's been training with him quite a bit, which is pretty unusual for Riccardo. Riccardo's always had a bit of a bad boy image, and a lot of times the crowds boo him. But despite his lack of charm, he's a hell of a player on the field. I wonder if his cousin has picked up some of the Vecchi touch. If so, we'll probably see more of him to come. Looks like a pretty good match out there today. A lot of folks prefer medium to light matches because there is more action. You have more power to bear on your enemy, and better odds of hitting them. You still get some speed, but some of those medium mechs can be configured to be heavy hitters. Looks like there's a lot of fighting for position. One sad thing is that some of a pilot's best fights are the ones some fans least like to watch. Some of my closest matches, which really defined me as a pilot, got rated very poorly. A lot of fans only want to see their favorite knock some holes fast in their opponents. I prefer matches like these. Lots of solid performances and smart playing. Well, Riccardo's cousin is history now. It's no secret that Vecchi and I do not get along. He thinks I'm an old has-been, and I don't even think I can broadcast what I think of him. No matter what my feelings are, though, he knows how to play the game. I see a lot of Riccardo's arrogance in his cousin, but none of his skills. So the talk is all about that shot had his name on it. Spectre's tearing through him today. That's his second kill of the game. The Mercman wins. Man, that's medium mech action for you. We have our winner today, Merc turned Solaris Jock Spectre. He's making a name for himself, and he rode right over the competition today. Some pilots on the circuit complain that the jungle is a hard arena to get used to. Well, apparently there's one Merc who'll disagree. Live from the jungle, it's Duncan Fisher signing off. The sun is set behind the Coliseum. The stadium lights are on, and we have a game tonight. This is Duncan Fisher giving you the play-by-play. There are a couple of Steiner up-and-comers in tonight's game, and it has drawn quite a crowd. In the last Coliseum game, there was some real tension in the stands. The Davion and Steiner supporters seemed like they were coming close to blows, but the security is tight, and all signs point to a fabulous game. It's Solaris time. One of the combatants tonight is both a Merc and Solaris Jock. His name is Alex Haight. This no-nonsense fighting machine had a sensational rookie year and followed it up by disappearing for mysterious business for 2 whole seasons. Everyone thought that was the last of him, but he came back and is still doing some serious damage in his 5th season. It's a no-brainer that he'll make it into the big game. It's kind of unusual, but he still fights a couple of medium matches every year. He says he's scoping the field. Alex isn't a man of many words, but he's a clever warrior. I wonder what he sees out there tonight. The medium match, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. That guy is out of here.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
The medium matches are picking up some steam from a slow start. It was a real upset when a few of the key medium players announced they were only going to be competing in the heavier circuits. Alice Newkirk and Miria Stewart were especially a blow to die-hard medium fans. Both were crowd favorites, and they are trying to move up. I personally think Miria is rushing things a bit. He has talent to be sure, but he could do with another season playing in the medium circuit. And Alice, well, no surprise there. She was last year's medium circuit champion. Kapow! Ha ha! Well, Alex is slumming it, and he gets nailed. He was scoping out the competition, some more death and destruction, and now we have our final 3. It's been a pretty fast match so far, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing.
Warning, heat exceeding recommended level.
Just one man left. The Coliseum has seen some intense fighting tonight. Although those medium mechs are fast, they can pack some serious punch. It was quite a slugfest, and rookie Merc Spectre takes the victory today. He smashed through some serious opposition, and he's earned the accolades tonight. Live from the sands, it's Duncan Fisher wishing all of you a good night. The factory is abuzz tonight. That's right, it is factory time. This is Duncan Fisher reporting live from downtown Montenegro, and the talk tonight is about Peter Dexter. He has come out of retirement and is anxious to get another chance at the Solaris Championship. His last light game was a brutal display of skill, and this old dog has learned some new tricks. There is a sold-out crowd here tonight. You know what that means. He showed a lot of patience and carefully lined up the shot. A lot of times, that's the way you gotta play it. He's one step closer to victory. Peter Dexter is down there tonight. Back in his prime, it would have been a no-brainer who was gonna win this one. But he's been in retirement for 5 years, and it's been 8 years since he did his career best and placed 37th in the charts. He's back and nailed 3 victories in a row in the light circuit. Now he's primed to show the medium pilots what an old veteran can do. He ain't getting any younger, but he has a ton of talent and experience. I fought Peter back in the day, and he is one pilot who cannot be ignored. I think we'll be seeing a lot more of him this season. There's a lot of debate on which mech dominates the medium mech circuit. My money's always on the Uziel. Sure, you can put another 5 tons of armor and weapons on other chassis, but I just like the feel of an Uziel. It has good armor, weapons, and decent moves. Some lucky pilots who have access to clan tech go with the Shadowcat. I can see their point, but clan tech is expensive to repair and keep up. You are really putting a lot on the line bringing a clan mech into Solaris. Some of the Solaris jocks take a special joy in singling out clan mechs just to watch their pilots squirm. Even your ace pilots like Srin Nodessa or Samantha Coleman take some time to kill an opponent. Lulls like this happen in practically every fight. Sometimes I appreciate the breather. It is nerve-wracking watching a fight with so many things going on at once. I need to send some champagne to those guys for letting me take a breather. It's no big secret that I'm partial to the medium circuit. It's the circuit I made a name for myself in, and I know those mechs like the back of my hand. Sometimes when I'm in the Valhalla Club, I hear some of the pros come down on the lighter circuits. I think that's just wrong. Every person that competes on any level in Solaris is a real warrior. And if you take some of those pilots out of their Atlases and stick them in Chimeras, I bet they'd learn a lot about humility. He's out of here. It's moments like these I live for. A lot of pilots came here today, and now we just have 3 left. So grab a drink and sit tight. We have some Solaris action going on today.
Weapon destroyed. Target destroyed. Weapon destroyed.
Spectre does it again. Things are really picking up now. The season may have started slow, but now it's picking up steam. Today we have a Merc rookie doing the victory lap. His name is Spectre, and this season he has really been turning some heads. He fought his way through the light class and seems to be holding his own in the mediums as well. Live from the factory, it's Duncan Fisher signing off.